July 4th plans? No, I'm not a fascist. I don't have any July 4th plan. My July 4th plan is the same as it is every year. Sit inside and do the same thing, except I look at the fireworks from my window. That's my plan. July 4th is annoying in Boston. The worst part of the 4th of July isn't the 4th of July itself. It's that you have these cognitively damaged degenerates in every city who start popping fireworks off on the 3rd and the 5th. Like they don't it's like I have no idea what kind of like scheduling conflicts could lead them to have fireworks but not fire them off on the day of. But they, yeah, like Happy Independence Week. Congratulations. Like dude, shut the up. If I if I hear a bunch of loud booms outside on the 4th, like around evening, like I'll assume it's fireworks. If I hear it on July 2nd, I'm going to assume a car backfired outside of my house, or that there's been an accident, or that there's a gunshot somewhere like a neighborhood away. Stop, shut up, Jesus. I just assume guns. You know, you can learn so much about a person's happy birthday, Echo Boy. Um, you can learn so much about a person's like socioeconomic standing at birth by whether or not they hear those noises and assume car backfiring or gunshot, right? Because there are like in some parts of America, like if you hear like a loud like crack or a boom or whatever, it's like, oh yeah, it's a gunshot, whatever. And then in other places, like that's basically only ever a car backfiring, you know. In Beverly Hills, it was always a car backfiring, but because I'm white, I would go like when I was 10 or whatever, I'd go up to my parents and be like, "There's someone shooting guns, but they're shooting guns, pew pew." And my parents would just look down at me and smile and be like, "Yeah, okay." Uh, because both my parents spent time in Texas, they know what gunshots sound like. You know, I don't think they wanted to explain to me what a car backfiring is. I think you can tell about how. I think you can tell more about how many people know what a gun sounds like. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people think they know what a gun sounds like, right? Guns don't sound anything like in the movies because the main thing that a gun sounds like, especially if you're near it, isn't so much like a bang noise as it is the concept of deafness. Like a gun when it's near you doesn't sound like anything other than tinnitus. You know, it's the primary experience is simply one of wondering if that's where your ear like your hearing is going. Like that was it, you know. It just it's like after you come out of a loud concert or whatever, or like you take a break and you step outside and you can't hear anything for a second. You're thinking, oh, was that it? Did I had my fun? Take care of your hearing, folks. Depends on the gun too. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. You know, shotguns are louder than pistols. You know, generally, or yeah, mop. Yeah, yeah, the fucking uh, where earplugs were shooting. Yeah, take care of your hearing, guys. If your hearing goes when you're young, like you're kind of fucked. It doesn't come back. It comes back a little, depending on the type of damage. Do silencers help with the ringing? Well, silencers. A good silencer will drop the decibel, the volume of a gunshot by around 25 degrees. 25 degrees, 25 decibels, sorry. But that's still really loud. I think for a pistol shot, won't that go from like 140 to 115 or something? An unsilenced pistol shot next to your head is around being near a jet engine, I think. Aren't they around the same? Or is a jet engine 170? They're very loud. Guns are very loud. Yeah. A pistol's at 140. I could be misremembering. Yeah, it's very loud. It's yeah, it's ugh. Yeah, remember that decibels are exponential. So 60 decibels is uh 10 times the volume of 50 decibels, you know? So it ramps up yeah, exponentially or logarithmic. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it goes up, yeah. Um so 50 decibels is 100 times 30 decibels and so on and so forth. Dude, when my when I realized that sound that sound is just a compression wave and everything has a speed of sound and sound isn't just sound, sound is just what we register as sound, but the speed of sound is the same as like knocking through any other substance or whatever. That was fucked up, dude. Like if you have like a sword that's really 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 long and you can somehow swing it, the tip of the sword wouldn't move angularly proportional to where you're holding it from the hilt. It would be a compression wave that would extend through the sword at the speed of sound. It would like bend backwards. That's fucked up. The fuck is this analogy? Wait, I'm literally right. I'm literally right. This is the reason why sound travels faster underwater. It's just the compression wave through water, which means that theoretically, like if you were like you could be in an atmosphere made of anything and you would still hear shit. It would just be distorted through the material or whatever, right? Is there is there okay, you know how if you have your head underwater and somebody talks underwater, you can hear them and you can even kind of hear the words, but not really, because the way water is distorts the compression wave, whereas air is relatively undistorted to the point that even if there are overlapping sounds in an area, you can discern them. Um, is there a conductive atmosphere better for speaking than air? Like, is there some kind of gas that you could be in where the speaking would be even more discernible and clear than through air? Like, it would be even clearer, like in the same way it gets muddier through water. Maybe. Helium or hydrogen? That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I guess, maybe. That's dope. I doubt it since we evolved to speak best in air. Well, I don't know if it's an evolution thing necessarily. It just has to do with the physical distortion of the compression waves. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we're done.